Good morning, happy Monday. It is 6:30 in the morning. I got up early so that I could get some stuff done, check off more on my list earlier in the day. So as you can see, I've got my shoes and bra and everything all ready to go. That makes getting ready this morning a whole lot easier because it's all ready to go. I'm just gonna drink some water and I plan on going out for a run again. I'm not going to follow any plan again. I'm just gonna let my body do what it wants to do and see how far I can go without stressing myself out about it. Just kind of go with the flow. And I have some tutoring today, and I also am teaching another OutSchool class. So I'm not going to be doing any Instacart or DoorDash, which is kind of nice to mix it up and take a break a little bit. And that is what's on the agenda today. Last time I ran, I was really hungry afterwards, so I'm wondering if that's going to happen again today. I will see you right before I head out. Okay, I'm all changed, ready to go on day 2 of my running challenge. When I am out doing anything outside, I like to listen to either a podcast or an audiobook, and I'm currently listening to The Next Millionaire Next Door. And this is basically about everyday people who are millionaires. And so, obviously I want to be a millionaire, so gotta get all the tips. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrangle the dog and we're gonna get on our way. All right, we just got back. We did several laps around the little track. It's not like a full length track, it's like a mini elementary track. But as you can see, I'm sweaty and red. But we had a good time. I felt good about being able to control how I ran and walked. So it took a while for me to start running because there were a lot of people around, and it's really hard to run with my dog on a leash. So I usually take him off the leash and let him run with me. He does much better like that. If I have a leash, he usually tries to run ahead of me and pull me, but he is always trying to trip me, which is really annoying. But I feel guilty not taking him because he needs the exercise too. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and I will see you in a bit. All right, I'm showered and ready for the day. I thought about it and I'm really craving a bulletproof coffee, and I haven't had one in a while. And I realized I haven't eaten keto, like straight keto, in a while either. So I thought maybe I would do a full day of eating keto style. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna start this morning off with a bulletproof coffee. For my coffee today, I'm gonna do it in my blender because I'm wanting it to be kind of like a mocha. So I've got my blender here, and I'm going to be using some Kerrygold butter. And I'm also going to use some chocolate Perfect Keto MCT powder. So I'm going to start with my Kerrygold. I went ahead and put it on a food scale because butter is one of those things that's really easy to underestimate. So I don't want to have too much. I'm just trying to go for a tablespoon, which this is probably going to be more than that. Yeah, see, this is almost a tablespoon and a half. So, there we go. So 1 tablespoon of butter is 14 grams. So I've got 14 grams in here. And then I'm just gonna do 1 scoop of the Perfect Keto MCT oil powder. And then really this is basically a mocha, but it's sugar-free. They use stevia in here, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and add my coffee. I'm gonna shoot for 12 ounces. Okay, maybe more like 14. There we go. Now it's time to give it a whirl. My coffee is frothy and ready. Feels exactly like I just got a mocha from Starbucks, but it's way better for me. So I have a little bit of time before I have to go to tutoring, so I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I'm going to be working on homework today. I think I'm going to be more productive if I get the homework done early in the morning. That way I'm a little bit more fresh, instead of trying to get it done later in the evening when my brain's a little bit more frazzled. So, and this bulletproof coffee should also help me concentrate more too. I finished my coffee, and I remember when I used to have it that it would keep me full for a while, but it actually made me more hungry today. So maybe it's because I'm not fat adapted. I almost feel like I'm more hungry from that coffee than I would have been from black coffee. It's a very interesting thing. I really should probably start a food journal and start documenting like how foods make me feel so that I can kind of, remember for the future. I had this idea to do a taste test. So my friend recommended the Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs, saying how amazing they were. Now these are pretty pricey, so I thought it would be fun to compare it to the eggs that I usually get, which are the organic eggs from Costco, and see if they really taste different and if they are worth the double price of regular eggs. I'm going to prepare them the exact same way. I'm going to scramble them with just salt and pepper and some Kerrygold butter in the pan, and I'm going to do a taste test. So I have my Costco egg here. As you can see, it's like a pale yellow. I added the salt and pepper. I'm just doing Costco pink Himalayan salt and fresh ground pepper. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Kerrygold. And in goes the Costco egg. And there is my finished Costco egg. Here's my Vital Farms egg. This one was definitely a little bit more orange. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this is definitely more orange. Got my Kerrygold in here, and here's the Vital Farms egg. Here's my Vital Farms egg. Okay, here is my side-by-side comparison. Again, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this one's definitely a little bit darker. I'm gonna go ahead and taste the Costco one first. Yep, tastes like an egg. All right, now let's do the Vital Farms. I would say they taste slightly better. I'm not really sure what exactly tastes better, but I'm not sure if they're worth double the price. I mean, I know a lot of people don't buy them because they taste better. They're buying them because they're more humane. But, I mean, if that's really important to you, then definitely go for these eggs. They are tasty. But I'm not necessarily sure that, especially for baking or something, I wouldn't spend the money on these eggs. I would say these are probably more flavorful, and these are a little bit more bland. I think that would be the difference. Obviously, these are healthier for you and healthier for the planet. Overall, I think it really just boils down to what your budget is. If you can afford to get the most expensive things, then go for it. Otherwise, I think the organic Costco eggs are just fine. All right, I'm home from tutoring, and it's time to make some lunch. For my lunch today, I thought I would just do a charcuterie style snack board. So I'm going to do some pistachios. I'm going to do some garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. I'm going to do some uncured pepperoni, which I took out of the package, but I just got this from Trader Joe's. And some marinated mozzarella. I got this giant thing from Costco. It was on sale. So yeah, just going to do a portion of each, and that'll be my lunch today. And since there's so much fat, it should be pretty filling. Hi, I am done with my out school class, and it went pretty well. There are definitely some things that I still need to tweak, and oh my gosh, my heart was racing so fast. Last time I taught the class, which was 2 weeks ago, I deleted a bunch of stuff, and then I went in, it was 10 minutes before class started, and I went in to check the PowerPoint real quick, realized, oh yeah, I never fixed that, and it took me literally the full 10 minutes to fix it. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late to class, oh my god, and I was able to get it done really quick, and I was able to make a class on time, and it was good. But I seriously was having a fight or flight response. It was crazy, but it went fine, all is good. So I will see you when it is dinner time. The gigantic steak is done, and I'm going to go ahead and top it with this Zoag sauce. I was only able to make it about halfway through my steak. It actually did feel very filling, and I actually feel a little bit nauseous now that I've eaten. It might have been the spiciness of the sauce, but yeah, if I eat anything else, I'll check in with you. So I went ahead and put in everything from today into MyFitnessPal so that you could see what it looked like. So the calorie range was pretty high for breakfast because I did the eggs and I added a lot of butter to the coffee and the eggs. And then for lunch was also pretty high fat, but not very high calorie, which was nice because if you actually portion out everything that you're eating, it's not a huge amount of calories. And then the steak is pretty caloric but also super filling, so as you can see I could only eat like half the steak, so I should actually go in and adjust that. But because I had extra calories, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a glass of rosé. So I'm gonna plug that into my MyFitnessPal. That is it for today's video. I don't really miss doing keto. My stomach really was not agreeing with all the fat, and I am okay not doing keto anymore. So it was nice to kind of just do a day and test it out and see how I felt. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.